The footage you are seeing right now is from the Eufy SoloCam S40 camera,
a wireless camera with a built-in solar panel providing essentially unlimited power to the camera. Eufy sent this camera out for a review and I've been using it for about a week or so, and I have some thoughts. So in this video I'm going to share with you the good and the bad about this camera and how my experience has been. Starting off with the good, the first thing I really like about this camera is the video quality. The video quality looks nice and clear with the 2K sensor, making faces easy to see, and the picture is very nice and bright. It has a 130-degree field of view that's about average compared to other cameras. The night vision quality looks very good as well, and motion is smooth. Eufy takes this to the next level by adding a massive spotlight to this camera. This spotlight provides color night vision, so faces and objects will be clear and easier to see at night. This light is very bright at 600 lumens and shines up to 8 meters in distance. The spotlight can be triggered manually in the Eufy app or whenever motion has been detected only at night. Though if somebody is too close to the light, then it can completely wash out their face. Thankfully, the brightness and white temperature can be adjusted from 4000 to 6000 Kelvin if you want the light to be a warmer or a cooler white. And this spotlight is really what makes this camera shine. Get it because the light is shining? I'll see you on my way out. The SoloCam uses local artificial intelligence for human recognition instead of cloud-based AI, which allows for not only fast human detection, but also accurate alerts with almost 100% accuracy. Eufy claims it takes 3 seconds to receive an alert, and this is pretty accurate. I'm averaging around 5 to 6 seconds for an alert, but this will also vary based on Wi-Fi strength and where the camera is. There's no facial recognition, meaning it can't tell you who was there, it can only tell you that a person was there. You can receive a thumbnail of the alert or a snapshot in the Eufy app, but it's not as convenient as having a person's name on your lock screen like you get with the Eufy Doorbell Dual. The SoloCam does not require a base to store motion clips. There's actually a built-in non-upgradable 8 gigabytes of storage inside the camera that can store about 2 months of footage depending on the quality of the footage. These clips are only accessible from the Eufy app and can't be accessed if the camera is turned off or offline. Eufy does offer a paid cloud storage plan to see footage when the camera is offline, but for some reason it isn't available for the solar camera. The best feature about this camera is that it has a built-in solar panel at the top of the camera, providing essentially unlimited power to the camera. And the biggest benefit of using this over a non-solar powered camera is that you don't have to get on a ladder every couple of months to take the camera down to charge it and then to put it back up. Once it's up, you can set it and forget it. Well, kinda. The key to getting the fastest charge for the solar camera is where this camera is located at. The solar panel needs to be exposed to at least 2 hours of direct sunlight a day to keep the camera's internal battery charged. If it's a cloudy or rainy day outside and the sun is not out, then the camera may not charge that much. Later on in the video, I'll show you some of the drawbacks that I've had with solar charging and how this could actually be an issue for you. There's a dashboard in the Eufy app that I'll show you when the camera is being charged using the solar panel based on the charging indicator and the signal strength from the sun. And this graph will show you the battery percentage over the last week or month, and as you can see from the Eufy app, I've not had much sunny weather recently, so the camera has not charged that much. The weather plays a big part in keeping this camera charged, and this is how much the sun was able to charge the camera. As you can see, not very much, since my camera does not get that much sun. Now let's look at the bad and some of the issues that I've had with this camera. One of the cons that I have with this camera is that solar charging can be very slow or finicky. It's best to install this camera away from areas that are covered, like awnings or eaves, so the solar panel can get a good signal from the sun. The problem with this though is that it can heavily restrict where you can install this camera at. I did not have a good place to install this camera without awnings or eaves, so I put it under a small eave, which isn't totally ideal, but surprisingly in the brightest part of the day and under shade, the camera can still charge. Granted, not really fast, but about enough to keep the camera from really losing battery. Unless you're installing this camera in an area that receives a lot of sun during the day, you may have a better experience with a camera without a solar panel built in. This way you could install your camera wherever you would like and add on an external solar panel with about 13 feet of cable to extend wherever you get a lot of sun, so you're not tied to one specific location. This way you can get the best of both worlds. The second thing I do not like about this camera is the size. It's massive compared to other Eufy battery powered cameras and sticks out way more. Not only that, this camera is heavy, weighing over a pound, pound, about as twice as heavy as other Eufy cameras. Although this camera does support Amazon and Google, it currently does not support Apple's HomeKit or by using a third-party bridge at the moment. These Eufy cameras do work with HomeKit, and here's how my experience has been with them over the last year, and thanks for watching.